One action. Alright, I wanted to go ahead and take a moment to show you what I mean, why it's so important to bleed the filters before going in here. So here we have a bad pressure gauge where even one of our own employees here didn't apparently bleed the line. And if you take this apart, I don't want you to ruin a perfectly good pressure switch, but if you take this apart, you'll see that it comes all apart. And I'll show you what exactly happens on the inside if you don't bleed it. There's a diaphragm inside here, and okay, so there's a spring, and this right here is a little rubber diaphragm, and I'm trying to look for something fine, but anyways, this is rubber. Here we go. And as you can see, if I push on this with something on the other side, it's rubber up in here, and this actually pushes out. So I'll go ahead and show you what happens. What happens is, and I left some of it in here to show people, is see all this dirt? Okay, there's nowhere for, if you don't bleed those lines, there's nowhere for dirt to go, but it basically shoots straight into that pressure gauge. Okay, so if you build up enough dirt in there and it just keeps filling and filling that cavity, what happens is it's like a balloon that's going to always remain inflated. So if you build up enough dirt inside there, it's always pushing on that because it's stuck in there, and so it's always telling your coil here, it's always telling it has pressure. So again, dirt builds up in here, it pushes against this spring, and this spring is constantly telling this thing that it has pressure, and so then your pressure gauge stops working. Okay.